Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. This one's going to be a fun video today as I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the American Express Business Platinum card. And you may be thinking to yourself, Brandon, haven't you already done an unboxing of 2 Business Platinum cards on this channel this year alone?
You're damn right I did!
Yes, you are correct. I have done 2 unboxings on this card this year. Those 2 cards belong to me. However, the unboxing and review that I'm going to talk about today is on my wife's card, and there's also some new benefits associated with the American Express Business Platinum card. If you want more information on how I was able to get 2 Business Platinum cards and get 2 sign-up offers, check the link down in the description below. You can also check the chapters down in the description if you want to skip ahead to any content. But hey, don't you want to watch the full thing? Don't you want to hear me the entire time? I know you do. This is going to be a fun one today. This card that I'm unboxing today is going to be for my wife, and I referred her through my Blue Business Plus card. By referring her to that, I was able to take advantage and enroll in the American Express promo that runs through December the 1st called the Plus 4 Means More offer. Basically what that means is it takes my 2 times points that I get every single transaction on the Blue Business Plus and adds an additional 4 times points on top of that for every transaction for 3 months because she was approved for the card. Now, if you have somebody that you want to refer an American Express card to, make sure you do that before December 1st and you'll get 4 times points for 3 months once they're approved for the card, so just keep that in mind as well. Her welcome offer was 150,000 membership rewards with $15,000 min spend in the first 3 months. And she did that using the link that will be down in the description below. Now, to be fair, I've clicked on this link and sometimes it'll pop up with 150,000, sometimes it'll be 120,000. It's really hard to tell why it changes all the time, but at the very least, if you're interested in this card, click on the link below to see if it's the highest offer you can find. If it's not, just use another one. I don't care. I just want you to get the highest offer possible when you're signing up for these cards. There are a lot of good reasons to get the American Express Business Platinum card. We're going to cover the benefits, we're going to cover the enhanced benefits, we're going to cover the annual fee change that's going to be coming up, and talk about some of the deadlines that you'll want to make sure that you meet if you're interested in this card. But you know what time it is. This is my favorite part of the show, and we are going to unbox this card, see what it looks like, and get a look at it in all its glory. Alright, if you're familiar with the channel, you know that I love a good visit from my mail delivery person, and we have a lot of fun with that on this channel, but they've called in sick today, so I have to deliver my own mail, and actually I have a UPS envelope here. So my wife applied for the Business Platinum card and got accepted pretty much as soon as she clicked the button. Right off the bat, it doesn't feel like a very thick box like we've seen with some of the other premium cards, but it does come in this express envelope. It got here very quickly. And I mean, the envelope is thick, okay? There's not a large box here that's going to be fun to rip open or anything like that. I was really hoping for that, but it didn't come this time. But there is a thick envelope, and let's just see what's inside. How about that? Holy cow. I think they sent me a novel here. What is this, War and Peace or something? Jeez. First thing, card member agreement, part 2 of 2. Wow, it's like reading the Sunday paper, like everybody does, right? No, seriously, if you're new to Points and Miles, make sure that you read up on all this stuff. It's good reading material and good material to keep on your nightstand to help put you to sleep. We've also got the Business Platinum Card Guide, additional disclosures, that means legal speak. Summary of additional benefits, and again, this is something, especially if you're new, you do want to take a look at this because it's important to know all the little benefits. We're going to talk about some of the main ones with the Business Platinum card today. This will cover a lot of the additional benefits that we're not going to cover in the video today, so just make sure you take a look at it. It's important. American Express Business Card Privacy Notice. Privacy. You remember when everybody used to have privacy? Me neither. But there is a privacy notice in here. Oh, card member agreement part 1 of 2. I was looking for this. Now, this is kind of important too, especially if you're new to Points and Miles, because this will have your APR, your membership fee, penalties, transaction fees, just basically a reminder to let you know what you have available on this card. So, something to keep in mind. Now, let's see what we have here with the... Oh, she's a beauty. First of all, when you pick up this card, it is impressive. It's got some weight to it, and overall has a very classy feel. And who doesn't want to have a classy feel when they whip out their credit card and want to pay for something, right? You want to put people on notice that you've got the Business Platinum card, right? This isn't just the Blue Business Plus card. This is a Platinum card. Overall, when I'm looking at this card, I mean, it's not super glossy, but it has a substantial feel. When I turn it to the side, you can see it's got a good feel in the hand. It's really thick.
That's what she said.
So make sure that you save room in your wallet for this to be able to fit in a little bit easier, because it is going to take up a little bit of space, but it's a very substantial feeling card, very impressive feeling card, similar to that of the American Express Business Gold card, and definitely a lot thicker than something like the Blue Business Plus card, which you can pretty much fit in any wallet because it is flimsy as heck. Same thing with the American Express Green card as well. I mean, those are two very thin cards that you could fit in anywhere. This one, you're going to have to make sure you make room for it. The color is very silvery, or platinum one might say, and it really stands out from all the other American Express cards that you may have in your wallet, especially when compared to the gold or the green card, or even the rose gold card. I know a lot of people have mentioned in our rose gold versus yellow gold American Express card that the rose gold actually looks kind of silverish almost, so we'll put some shots up here just to compare those two as well, just so you can get a good look at the color profile. But overall, a very impressive card, and one that you should be proud to carry in your wallet if you're concerned with the looks and the feel of the card. Diving into the nuts and bolts of this card, there have been some changes with the card, and there's some future changes coming. The biggest one that got a lot of headlines was that the annual fee is going to increase from $595 a year to $695 per year. Any applications that come in after January the 13th are going to be at the $695 annual fee. It's also worth mentioning that that $595 annual fee does come with 0% APR for the first 12 months as well. So enough of the bad news, right? That's really the only negative that came with this card. And trust me, it is a big negative. An extra $100 a year for this card does add up for a lot of people, especially if you have other cards in your wallet that have annual fees as well. You have to take this into consideration when you're looking at your overall strategy with the cards that you carry every day, and even the ones that you have in your sock drawer that you don't carry in your wallet every day. These do add up. Although there is a little bit of negative there, the card still comes with a great core of benefits. Probably most noticeably is the $200 airline fee credit. We typically use that for Southwest travel funds, or we'll use those for seat upgrades at some point. So that $200 really comes in handy and helps to offset that annual fee. One of the biggest reasons I love this card is that when you use your membership rewards through Amex Travel and use pay with points for your flights, you can get 35% of those points back through your selected airlines. To do this, all you have to do is select your airline, book your flight through the portals that I just mentioned, and then a few weeks later, you will receive your 35% back. Let me give you a quick example of something that I use this for. So I went through Amex Travel, used Pay with Points, and paid about 80,000 membership rewards for a family trip out to California and back. And about 4 weeks later, I received about 28,000 membership rewards back. So they say it can take up to 8 to 12 weeks to get those points back, but typically what I've seen is it takes about 3 to 4 weeks. But getting those membership rewards back is very helpful. It is important to know, though, that you have to have the entire amount of the total up front in order to get it all back. So you're not paying a discounted rate. You're getting almost like a rebate, right? You pay the $80,000 up front, and then you get the $28,000 afterwards. So keep that in mind when you're using this benefit. Another convenient credit if you travel a lot is the $179 Clear credit. For me, this isn't too big of a deal because I can get the Clear credit on other cards that are available. It's available on a lot of other cards, and I'll do a video on that very, very soon. But Clear helps you navigate through the airport a lot more quickly, and overall makes the experience very, very nice. So you can get that credit on this card, but you can also get it somewhere else, so I wouldn't count that as a huge benefit. This card also gives you access to over 1,300 lounges all over the world through the Global Lounge Collection, again, making travel a little bit easier for everybody. And if you book your stay at a Fine Hotels and Resorts collection through the Amex Travel portal, you can also open yourself up for a few more benefits as well. Some of those being a daily breakfast for 2, 4 p.m. checkout, $100 amenity credits, and more. Keep in mind that those perks can vary from location to location, but it's something to keep in mind, and again, this card gives you access to some of those perks. You'll still earn 1.5 times points on all transactions that are over $5,000 each, but there's also a new enhanced benefit that will give you that 1.5 times points in select categories that don't require the $5,000 threshold. Those special categories are construction materials and hardware supply, electronic goods and software cloud storage providers, and shipping providers. Aside from the 1.5 times points, The other multiplier is going to be 1 times points for all purchases that are not involved in a special spend category. This 1.5 times benefit is up to $2 million in spend per year. And I want to give a quick shout out to one of our subscribers and loyal commenters, Ms. Jess, when she made a suggestion on how to use both the Blue Business Plus and the American Express Business Platinum together to take full advantage of those multipliers. And I'm going to pull up her quote right now. To quote Ms. Jess, first one to comment, that's great. But what we want to get to here, use the BBP, the Blue Business Plus, to earn 2 times on everything up to $50,000, which is the threshold for the Blue Business Plus. Then use the Business Platinum for 1.5 times for up to $2 million on select categories. I think that's a great idea, and it's a great way to show how using cards in combination together can help maximize the benefits out of everything that you carry in your wallet. So thanks, Ms. Jess. One thing that I'm really excited about is the enhanced Dell credit as well. Now, if you're familiar with the Business Platinum card, you were able to earn $200 annually in Dell credits. That would be $100 in the first half of the year and $100 in the second half of the year for spending that you would do at Dell.com. Well, now that credit has doubled, and now you get $200 in the first half of the year and $200 in the second half of the year. And you may look at that and say, well, I don't spend that much money on Dell, but when's the last time I shopped at Dell.com? $400 a year, that's a lot of money. And even if you're not interested in purchasing, storage, hard drives, computers, headphones, anything like that for yourself personally, think about how many gifts you could give at Christmas time with free money, all right? So even if you don't use it yourself, you've just saved yourself a lot of money when it comes holiday time. So don't just look at it for yourself, look at it for everybody else, and they don't have to know that their gift was free. Another big boost to this card, and really a great way to justify this additional $100 annual fee, is the new $120 annual wireless credit. You will get this in the form of $10 credits each month. I'm going to be putting out a video very, very soon on how to use these wireless credits to pay for your phone bill, and in fact using wireless credits for multiple cards to help reduce your wireless bill. In fact, the video that I'm putting out will show you how I save $70 each month on my wireless bill just using credits from credit cards. There are some other credits that I think are more geared towards big businesses, and those are the $360 credit for Indeed.com. So if you're trying to build your team and trying to find the right job candidate, you can use Indeed.com to do that. But if you're not doing that, it's not really going to be that helpful. There's also the $150 Adobe credit, and I checked into that a little bit. It's really specialized for business use, and you're really not going to get a lot of value out of it if you're just a one-man show. You need to have a pretty large team together to justify the cost of the products that are eligible for this particular benefit. You can clearly see that this card packs a serious punch. There's a lot of credits, there's a lot of benefits to keeping this card, but at the end of the day, is this card worth it? And I want to break this down into 2 sections. Is it worth it for the first year, and is it worth it for the second, third, fourth year, and beyond, assuming nothing else changes with the benefits? Is this card worth it for the first year?
Hell yes.
Hell yeah, it's worth it for the first year. Heck, I could justify just about any card for the first year if it has a decent welcome offer. In our case, we're getting 150,000 membership rewards once we meet the minimum spend. And in a lot of cases I've seen, even with our referral link down below, sometimes it pops up with 120,000 membership rewards. So let's see what that value is. Let's say we're doing the 120,000 membership rewards. If we value those membership rewards at around 2 cents per point, which is typically about what we can get out of that, then you're looking at a value of $2,400 for a $595 annual fee. That's a pretty good trade-off. And that doesn't include your other credits. If you include the Dell credits of $400 per year, the $200 airline credit, and the $120 wireless credit, now you're looking at value of over $3,100, and that assumes no other multipliers or anything like that on your purchases, all right? Those are just those credits alone. So you can see you can easily justify that. Now let's look at year 2. Is it still worth it? Yes, not to the degree that it was in the first year, but no card is, especially if it's got a good welcome offer, but it's still worth having in my opinion. 1 year from now, we're gonna have a $695 annual fee, so I've at least gotta offset that to justify this. One way that I'm gonna do it, again, is with the $400 Dell credit. I will use every dollar out of that, guaranteed. Also, the $200 airline credit and the $120 wireless credit, those 3 credits alone are $720. It offsets the $695. Plus, I'll have all the other benefits of the card, and these are things that I would spend money on anyway. After the first year, just balance it with what other cards you have. Do you want to absorb that annual fee financially speaking and numbers-wise, you can offset that cost if it makes sense for you. Overall, I really enjoy this card, and it's one that I will keep with me. In fact, I keep 2 open right now. And with my wife's card, this will be our 3rd Business Platinum card. You want to talk about those Dell credits adding up quite quickly? Yeah, it adds up really, really fast. And by the way, on Dell.com, you can pay with multiple cards. So if you have 2 Business Platinum cards, or 3 cards for that matter, like we do, you can pay with 3 different cards and take advantage of all 3 of those credits. So we can use $200 on one card, $200 on another, $200 on another. If we want to go towards a computer or something like that for our kids, that's how you do it. That's how we roll. And that's, again, a way to take advantage of some of the credits on these cards. I love it. We use the airline credits. We use the 35% back. But if you have this card, let me know what you think. Do you think it's going to be worth the increased annual fee? Do you like the new enhanced benefits? And after the first year especially, this is really important because we have a lot of new viewers in the Points and Miles community that read the comments below. Do you think it's worth it in the 2nd year? If you're already in the 2nd year, how do you justify that cost? Or if you've gotten rid of this card because you don't want to absorb that annual fee, let people know why you're doing that. That way we can all learn a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful or at the least mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, click, click. It's going to be time to check in on everything related to credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, and everything in between. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. I'll see you soon.